It's been absolutely shocking. We've seen wind gusts up to 93 miles per hour over Jersey. Those are the official figures. Unofficial figures say 115. And of course, we've seen those similar gusts over northwestern parts of France as well. Areas of the southwest saw between 60 and 70 millimetres of rain. And of course, those strong winds really cut a swathe through southernmost counties. But what made this storm different from very many that come across the country is that quite often we can see them coming. We can track them. We know the pressure at the centre of the low. And then from that, we can extrapolate, where we're going to see the strongest winds, how strong they'll be. But this was a little storm out in the Atlantic, which got caught up in this incredibly strong jet stream, which then carried it and gave it a lot of energy. And then it exited that jet stream and started hurtling towards us. So we didn't really know much about the storm until it was almost with us.
And Joe, I'm losing track, to be honest, of all these extraordinary weather events. How does this one compare to what we've seen in the past, including the recent past?
Well, this one was a baddie, to be honest. The central pressure, I think, was record-breaking for England and Wales in November. It broke a record, which I think was set back in around 1937. I have it written down. So in 1916. So from a meteorologist's point of view, it was a fascinating storm. It was big. And of course, if you think about what happened to the Channel Islands, it would only have taken for that storm to be, say, another 50 nautical miles, 100 nautical miles further north. And those really strong damaging winds would have been straight through Devon and Cornwall, right along the south coast and potentially into the southeast as well.
Yeah, I've been looking at pictures through the day, of news pictures of broken windows, shattered roofs, cars battered, but almost out of recognition. And we're looking at closed schools. We're looking at rail routes being shut, as well as those roofs blown off and broken windows. Is this in any way the new normal, Joe?
Oh, no, I don't think so. I mean, this storm, as I say, was a bad one, and we knew that its developmental phase was going to get all cooked up in that jet stream. And the other thing that could potentially have happened is that as it exited that jet, it developed like a sting. A jet sting, which is what happened in 1987. That storm never was a hurricane, but had hurricane force winds simply because of this jet sting at the end. Now, Ciarán did develop a jet sting, but was offshore at the time. So, in fact, those were just the winds that it came with. And I think it'll be a long time before we see another one of those. I mean, we've got another storm coming at the weekend, which, of course, is the last thing we need. It hinders any cleanup operation as we keep having this wet and windy weather. But this is nothing like Ciarán. This is a bit of a flabby low. It's going to bring some rain, it'll bring some potent showers in its wake, and it'll bring some fairly breezy conditions for a while as well. But nothing like Ciarán.